Hey there, friends. I'm Andrew from the Scrapbox. If this is your first time here, I usually make weird projects, mostly out of Lego. And something has happened. We reached 50,000 subscribers. Nice! Woo! I don't know if it got that kick. That hurt my leg, though. Anyways, that means two things. One, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for all the love and support and comments and all the community feedback. I appreciate it so much. Two, does mean it's time for me to get serious and reflect for a second. This is boring. Here's what's really gonna happen. We both know, you, me, everybody else who watches this, that sometimes I make great things. Hopefully there's something here. And then sometimes, more than sometimes, I make not so great things. And I want to try to take steps to put it more in category A than category B. I want to do more good things than bad things. How do I even do that? How do I even begin? I don't know. I sat around like this for like 3 whole days trying to figure it out. And then I realized it would probably be best to go step by step with you on the things that I did well and the things that maybe I'm cutting corners around. How can we fix it? And then implementing steps to fix it. Usually you come to this channel and you get to see me make a project. This week, the channel is the project. So let's get started. I'm dividing my YouTube experience into 7 categories, each with their own cardinal sin I've committed. Once we've fixed the bad and the ugly, we can talk about the channel moving forward, addressing some common questions, and me asking you questions I don't know the answer to. Now, let's crack this piñata of spiders open and get into it. This is my office area, but what you don't see is, it's usually a complete mess. This won't even be addressed today. Instead, we're looking at my dining room / workspace. Fun fact, this area is neither pretty, nor is it functional, and I usually just end up putting all my unfinished trash on here. The background is terrible for filming, the drawers are secretly tiny, and I can't hide my nonsense for when my friends come over. However, copious amounts of research has indicated that if you're going to be making Lego minifigures and art and such for YouTube, you should probably have a workspace that actually, works. Huh. So I did what any scrappy little guy would do, and I bought a sequence of the cheapest furniture that didn't look like it'd break just by looking at it. So I took apart the old layout and built all of the new furniture. One of the boxes had a new screwdriver in it with 2 sides, but my old one has a magnetic tip, so it wins. This has a fancy exterior and will have a place to hide my resin printer in the interior. These will replace the dressers. It has a lot deeper storage. Now, old me was lazy and painted around the dressers, but that's future me's problem. Turns out future me eventually becomes present me, so it's fixed now. I plopped some shelves atop the storage in order to hold cool future projects, then restocked the top shelf with things like my first 3D sculpt project, a Minecraft potion, and one of many, many little Smiskies. I don't know what this used to be, but it's a dice tower now. And apparently cool YouTubers have an orange and blue lights for their background. That's kinda orange. That's very blue. Now, I couldn't find a table that I liked, so we're gonna take my placeholder scrap table and, cut it to size. All fixed. There we go. You thought it was gonna fall, didn't you? And now it's a teeny tiny table. I tossed some of my worst masks, hung the others, and 2 are still looking for a home. Eventually I'll switch these out with spotlights, and this is where I'd put my UV printer. If I had one! Now with the workshop mistakes shaping up, let's look at filming. Filming comes in 3 different parts: lights, cameras, and audio. Back in the 2015 era, if you had a ring light, you were top notch. But today, the ring light is made for the trash can. That's my bad. After spending hours upon hours deep diving, I learned that you want a diffused 2-tone light facing slightly to one side of you and blah 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 blah. I got this. I hope it helps. And for tiny things like Lego minifigures, a regular desk lamp should be diffused enough. Luckily, my phone shoots in 4K, so I use it as my camera. But I probably shouldn't have it precariously balanced inside of a ring light, so I finally bought an actual phone holder. Shh, what are you, a detective? I also finally got a table clamp arm so I could record myself actually painting. Last but not least, it's time to turn in the $5 mic that constantly peaks and get a mic that has a cool circle magnet and better quality. Editing. I've tried a lot of editing programs. Many were really bad, especially in my earlier videos. Right now, however, I'm using CapCut. It's okay. That'd be a whole other video, but I'll keep it for now. Making and painting. While making custom things, I've discovered my 3 biggest mistakes. 1. Apparently there are different hardnesses of resin. I've shattered a lot of pieces trying to get them to flex even a tiny bit. It turns out there are actually softer resins that have slightly more give. I haven't tried this one, but it was recommended online for this exact purpose. Number 2. Craft store paint is bad for painting miniatures? Oops. Also, these aren't paints, they're washes, and aren't meant to be used like regular paint. Which explains a lot. I've now condensed my old paint to be used on other projects, and I got myself actual miniature paint, which is why Dogpool came out so clean. Number 3, take care of your paintbrushes. Hey, in my defense, most of these are 5 to 10 years old and super cheap, but I did get new ones specifically for miniature details. Maybe that'll help me with the eyes. Also, there's a thing called paintbrush soap. Do I know how to use it? No. Will I figure it out? Probably. Scheduling. Scheduling is one of those secret YouTube things that make or break a channel. YouTube gives you an audience activity chart that lets you know when your audience is most active. You usually want to post around then. I used to publish whenever I was done with a video, however now I've learned to publish consistently on the same date. Right now it's on Fridays, except for this one because my PC was on the fritz. YouTube also apparently wants at least 1 short per week, and I haven't discovered the best days to publish those. Right now I publish them Saturday mornings, except this week. Also, I learned that the shorts thumbnail system is terrible, but that's its own video. So, videos, Friday mornings, shorts, Saturday mornings. Sound good? Hi, this is 2 a.m. editor Andrew. For this next 2 parts, this is where I really need your guys' help. Social media. Okay, right now, I have a YouTube channel, and I just made an Instagram, because I guess that's how people DM you. Number 1, what do I put on my Instagram? And number 2, is Twitter, or X as they call it, worth it? Let me know in the comments because I have no Twitter knowledge. Hi, I'm back. It's easier than editing all this stuff. Anyways, I am currently overwhelmed with the amount of comments and support I'm getting. I don't know how to reply to everybody, so how would you want me to make a community for us to collaborate? We could do a Patreon, maybe look something like this. There's also YouTube memberships. I know a lot of people do that. I'm not quite sure the ins and outs of that, but what works best for you? I've made a poll. It's in the description somewhere down here. But as you can tell, it's really late. My voice is gone. So I'm gonna let you take a sneak peek at the partially renovated Scrapbox studio, and I'm gonna go to bed soon. Bye. Hey there, friends. I'm Andrew from the Scrapbox, and it's a work in progress. But I think we've got some good changes on our hands. Now, of course, before I go, don't forget to do all the YouTube things like comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. You now know where all my socials are. They'll be in the description down there. This is tiring. I'm ready for a nap. Speaking of naps, last but not least, don't forget to get enough rest. Go take a 5-minute walk. Put the homework down. Don't forget the homework. Go take a nice little walk. Stretch maybe. Get a snack. Then go back to it. All right. You have a good one. Bye.